We've drawn our two circles. We've drawn our two circles. Both of them are the ends of the line A and B. Okay. Now the next, what does the next step say? It says that you should erect. Let me share that screen. Anyway, but you can refer to that in your handout. The next step says that you should erect perpendiculars at point A and point B. Okay, erect perpendicular lines. In other words, draw perpendicular lines at point A and point B, such that they will charge the circumferences of the two circles. Okay, our perpendiculars are going to be from the centers of the two circles, and then they'll charge the circumferences. Okay, so if you are doing this on your board, your rule will be, you have your set square and then your t-square to achieve this. But here I don't have a t-square, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to use a set square. Here's my set square. Okay. Move my set square here. Reposition it. Repositioning my set square is proving to be a bit challenging. All right, drag to sit here on the rule. Okay, okay, easy. All right. So now I can draw my perpendicular. Okay. Okay, so from the center, point B, to the edge, to the circumference of the circle, then I'll repeat the same thing here. Drag and draw my line, my perpendicular. I can construct my perpendicular. There it goes. Okay. This is our steps say that now erect perpendiculars at both points A and B to charge the circumferences of the circles at points C and D. So I'm just going to rename my points at points C and D. So this is going to be my C. It's going to be my C, and this one is going to be my D. All right. What does the next step say? The next step says that line CD will be the external tangent. Okay, so it means we have to draw line CD. Let's quickly draw line CD. Line CD. A bit up. Okay, so I have. Okay, so now we've got our external tangent, which is line CD. As you can see, our external tangent, line CD, over here. So this is line CD. Okay. Now the step tells us again to bisect the line AB to give point E. Bisect line AB to give E. Okay, so we are going to do that. We're going to bisect line AB. line AB is this line over here. This is AB. So you are going to bisect it, construct a perpendicular bisector. Constructing a perpendicular, in doing so, we'll have to construct an arc with a radius that is more than half of the distance AB. A radius that is more than half the distance between A and B. Okay, now, but I am, what I'm using currently prevents me from drawing an exact arc. So I am going to draw a circle and cut parts of it. I'm just going to draw 2 circles again. Okay. Okay. So I pick my compass. I open it to from point A here, but to a distance that is more than half. Okay, the current distance is less than half, so I'm going to open it more. Let me pick a bigger compass, so open will be easier. Okay, so I'm going to open it more than half. Okay, this is way more than half, so that is easy to work with. Then I draw my what is supposed to be an arc, but this time I'm going to draw a circle. Oops. I'm going to draw a circle. Okay. Okay. Then the next arc, now I'm going to stand at point B. To draw the next arc. Okay, it's using the same radius, opening or radius. And bring it a bit closer. Now, I mentioned earlier on that what we actually need is the arc, but not a circle. So what I can do is to clean the other parts. The other parts of the large circle that we do not need. Okay. We do not need all these three. Okay. We don't need all this. All right. So I'll draw my next arc. There we go. Good. Okay. So I have my 2 arcs. Now I'm going to draw a straight line through using the point of intersection of the arcs here and then here. Okay. I'm going to draw 2 lines through those points. My board is too messy. I'm moving some of my instruments away. So I'm just trying to orient my room. So now that my rule is well positioned, I can draw my perpendicular bisector going through where the arcs intersect. And this bisector, this perpendicular bisector we've just drawn, is going to give us the point E. Check your steps from your handout. That's going to give us point E. Now, the next step requires us to, I'm going to refer to that. It requires us to bisect. So we finish with getting line E. Now we are going to bisect line BE on the drawing space to give us point G. We are going to bisect BE to give us point G. So over here, where is BE? This is the distance BE. So you are going to bisect this distance to get point G. So again, using our compass, so here we've got our compass. Position it well. Point B, and then position it well to obtain our arc. Okay, now that's well positioned. I can draw my arc here and position it well again. Position my compass pencil well and draw my other arc. All right, now I am going to stand at point E. When I stand at point E and repeat the same procedure. Position my compass well, compass pencil well, draw my arc. Again, position my compass pencil well, and then I'll draw my arc. Okay. Now that my arcs are drawn, I'll draw my perpendicular bisector in order to obtain point G. Position my rule well.
I need to take you to this second chapter and the balancing, so that we write a page on the page.
Okay.
Then the theory, I can see, you have a platform, right?
So good. Now we are now good to obtain our point G. Let me move this. Move the rule away. Move the rule away. Move this two away. Let me get a neat arc.
So when do you think will be approved? During our live session.
Okay.
Or we write a feed there and meet for a tutorial session, right?
Okay. Actually, all these arcs are supposed to be construction lines. They're supposed to be constructional lines. Okay.
We can go to today, we can do it online, but then the online, but at least I know the negative. So we come to class and we all bring our laptops.
All right.
And then we do the quiz in class or in date.
So now I have my point G. Our point G is right over here.
Sarah, where are you? If Sarah talks fine, I'll consider. But if Sarah does not,
okay, so the next step says that with radius BG, describe a semicircle to cut the circumference. Are you following? Describe a semicircle to cut the circumference of one of the given circles at H. Okay, so BG, those are, let me show you BG. So BG, here is BG, here's the distance BG from this point over here. From this point over here to this point, that is BG. So we are going to use that radius BG. So we are going to stand here with our compass. Says with radius BG. So you stand at point G, open to point B, and then draw a semicircle.
Please, so you have quickly that way. Is it mechanics of machines too? What is the name of that course? Huh?
Okay.
What is the name of the course?
So that's our arc.
Okay.
That's our semicircle.
So you talk to that lecturer and tell him that you have a quiz, okay?
Okay, so now that we've drawn our semicircle, we are going to, we have our point H, which is over here. H, this is our H. Okay, now remember, H is the point at which the new semicircle we've drawn cuts the small circle. Okay, the two circles that, the two circles that we started with. Okay, so this is our point H over here. Okay, now the next thing we are going to do is to draw a line from point H to join E. So I'm going to move my rule, align it to coincide with those points.
So guys, don't worry, I'll put it there for you. Yeah, right along, I've seen you, okay?
Okay, so here we are. With the help of our rule, we have been able to draw the tangent through point H. We first of all used point H as our guide and drew a line through that point all the way to touch the line, the circle which has a center A. Bearing in mind that this line that you have drawn has a perpendicular line to it from the center of the circle all the way touching the tangent. And the same thing applies here. If you should draw a line from point H to point B, let me move the rule and take that again. If you should draw a line from point H through to point B, that line will be perpendicular to this tangent line. Okay, so we've got our tangent line. Now bear in mind that the line from point A to point B is actually supposed to be a center line. Okay, as we saw from the question, as we saw from the directions to draw this in the handout. So I'm going to make that clean part of it so that we'll achieve that long and short dashes. Okay, so the first line we drew here, which is line CD, is the external tangent to the two circles. So this is our external tangent, Okay, then the second tangent line we drew is the internal tangent. So here is our internal tangent. Now, if the internal tangent or the external tangent is what is expected as the final way, you should deepen it. It should not be a thin and a faint line, but it should be a thick line, such as this.